From a longest truck you've not seen on the road yet to shocking footage revealing the extent of the destructive moments after the crash outside the hotel near the Lakeside Shopping Centre in Doncaster. These incredible moments on the road showcase the boundless potential of human endeavour, reminding us that the journey itself can be just as awe-inspiring as the destination. Now, let's go and tell me your thoughts about these incredible road moments in the comments section. Let's get it on. The footage, shot near Strensham in the UK, shows the moment a father falls asleep at the wheel with his wife and baby in the car, crashing into the central reservation, flipping the vehicle and sliding off the road. Fortunately, the family survived virtually unscathed. The incident was captured on a camera by a haulage company and has released footage from 2012 following the Freight Transport Association's appeal for examples of how technology helps with road safety. Footage has emerged of the moment a wife accidentally knocked into her husband's stationary car at their home in Des Moines, Iowa. In the CCTV footage, the wife is spotted reversing her car out of the couple's driveway without checking to see if her husband has left in her rear-view mirror. Following her error, the husband emerges from his vehicle and waves his arms at his wife in frustration. The driver of the semi-trailer fell asleep in this tunnel. Fortunately, he wasn't injured and no one else was hurt, thank God. The work of these long-distance drivers is easy to lead to such oversleeping. However, they need to be warned to find ways to stay sober over the long haul. This is the valuable condition to ensure the safety of everyone on the road. The 39-year-old driver tried to overtake the lorry but collided with a lorry and flips her car over onto its roof. So terrible. Many people guess that was a drunk driver. So luckily she's safe, like a miracle. Anyway, don't drink while driving and always obey the speed. And there are many other interesting moments as well. Please stay and watch our next videos. A dump truck hit cement barrier going 50 miles per hour. You've got to see this to believe it. On this Los Angeles highway, one truck driver is willing to pass along a startling message to onlookers. Even experienced truck drivers know driving down the highway with two trailers can be dangerous and extremely profitable. Imagine the payday for this truck driver. He's got a full mile's worth of trailers to pull at one time. So great. Surveillance video shows a delivery truck slamming into a bridge in Westwood, Massachusetts. The driver was careless not to observe the height allowed to cross the bridge. In fact, there have been a number of similar accidents before, and the drivers have called on the authorities to take responsibility in the design of this traffic structure. Shocking footage reveals the extent of the destruction moments after the crash outside the hotel near the Lakeside Shopping Centre in Doncaster. It's believed that the driver lost control of his vehicle at a roundabout before hurtling through a hedge and bulldozing into at least 17 parked cars in the car park. Footage shows the crushed, maimed cars littered across the car park before focusing on a large lorry with severe damage. A trail of destruction is left behind by the lorry. Bumpers and license plates are seen hanging off cars and smashed glass from windows is strewn across the ground. A car goes airborne during a crash in Greensboro on Spring Garden Street. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe and comment. What do you think of these amazing and crazy moments? In a startling incident near Oak Street Beach in Chicago, a massive salt truck from the Chicago Park District encountered an unexpected mishap, sliding uncontrollably into the frigid waters of Lake Michigan. The incident took place amid challenging weather conditions, with slippery roads and icy patches. Thankfully, no injuries were reported, and the prompt response of emergency services ensured that no further harm was inflicted on both the vehicle and its operator. The world's biggest Hummer took to the UAE streets. It's really huge, and other cars and trucks became like toys on the road. And here is India, the largest truck with 138 wheels truck on a road. Oh my god, 5 trailers were loaded with 10 20-foot containers stuffed with paper pulp, the total length of which was about 90 meters and a gross weight at 296 tons for the whole combination. This freight train was then pulled by a Scania R730 AWD. Nevertheless, it's probably best not to try this on a public road. A car crashed into Garden Grove Hospital Monday afternoon after the driver, reportedly experiencing drowsiness, had his foot slip off of the pedal. Unbelievable. People need to be more aware when driving. A U-turn on a Russian road took a tragic turn when it resulted in a bad crash. The driver's ill-fated decision to execute a U-turn without ensuring a clear path led to a collision with an oncoming vehicle. The impact caused significant damage to both cars. This unfortunate event serves as a reminder of the importance of cautious driving and adherence to traffic regulations, particularly when making risky maneuvers on the road. And there are many other interesting moments as well. Please stay and watch our next videos. Hundreds of 10-meter-long bamboo stalks were thrown to the street from a truck after it hit the brakes. Some of the stalks perforated a second truck in front of the vehicle as they shot to the ground. Fortunately, there were no casualties. The near disaster on the M1 happened as the lorry and car made their way side by side through roadworks near Nottingham. The dramatic clip shows the HGV pull out to the right and straight into the side of the car, which takes emergency evasive action. Possibly because the driver of the Lithuanian lorry was sat on the left-hand side of the cab, he didn't see the car in his blind spot. You know, blind spots are always very dangerous for all. Be very careful. Oh my god, a lorry driver helps pull a small black car for more than 1 minute. The black car's driver is probably silently thanking the kind truck. A truck full of frozen ducks suddenly caught fire on an expressway in Hefei City, Anhui province. The flames spread fast and the situation was very dangerous. Firefighters hurried to the site to extinguish the fire. However, given that the truck was carrying a large amount of duck meat, it took them an hour to put out the blaze. Thankfully, there were no casualties. But the ducks were surely well done. Frozen ducks turned to roasted ducks. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe, and comment what do you think of these amazing and crazy moments. Terrifying moment, a lorry dangerously sways side to side on a motorway by bad weather in Eurotunnel, Le Shuttle, UK.
And let's overtake it.
Christmas is just around the corner. They're telling us against Brentford at the Caicos Stadium. Just £12 per person. It'll make the perfect pre-Christmas treat.
Oh, it's gone. I love it.
We understand it's the danger. Rocket pack for free. 2 GB
hell, man.
The footage, recorded in eastern China's Zhejiang province, shows an out-of-control lorry bumping into a tunnel's right side before flipping over and landing on its side nearly halfway up a hill. Reason is that driver fatigue caused the accident. Always be healthy and conscious when driving on the road. Please remember. This tunnel in Russia is the longest in-city tunnel of Europe. There's a river running over it and water leaks at some points. When the temperature reaches minus 38 degrees like it did this particular winter, the road freezes and the result is such footage. A crash in York caused by a driver accidentally hitting their gas pedal instead of the brake. Luckily, no one was injured. This is why we need self-driving cars. Really? Do you think so? Anyway, remember to slow down, leave extra space, and drive carefully. A garbage truck exploded after crashing into an overpass in Indianapolis, Indiana. The driver was not injured. A truck carrying plastic pellets and bleach exploded accidentally on a highway in Zibo, eastern China. The truck went up in flames after it flipped over. No one was hurt, but 2 trucks were destroyed. A woman was trying to walk on a road to her office when a goose attacked her. The bird even followed her into a car. The reason is that the goose was trying to protect its nest near the entrance of the building. Not only gooses appear on the road, but also monkeys. The video was filmed in Lopburi, a city northeast of Bangkok that's famed for its monkey population. A large crowd of monkeys has been filmed brawling over a pot of yogurt in a street in Thailand. A fall in tourist numbers amid the COVID-19 outbreak has resulted in far fewer people offering them food. Aww. A blue heavy haul is out of control and falling down on the highway. A truck carrying a container flipped over as it was turning a corner, nearly crushing 3 cars in Zhejiang province, China. Bless them. In China, a driver skid off the road onto the roof of a house. The homeowner said that he heard a loud noise and then he saw the car on his roof. The driver said he was trying to avoid another vehicle. The driver got out with a ladder later and the vehicle was removed with a crane. Always pay attention and watch carefully in traffic, everyone. It's hard to believe they don't even slow down, and finally this was the result. Under the bridge downtown is where I lost my top. Under the bridge downtown I was not low enough. Under the bridge downtown took off the roof above. Under the bridge downtown, that sign led me astray. Yeah. Be careful when crossing the bridge and don't be like this driver. And there are many other interesting moments as well. Please stay and watch our next video. A hit and run in Temple, Texas was captured on video. A vehicle transporting long wood planks hit a sign. The collision then caused the wood to hit an SUV. The driver didn't stop. Such a bad driver. Never do it like that. It's illegal and causes danger to others. A harmonious blend of driving competence and fortuitous circumstances paves the way for a safe and uneventful journey on our increasingly crowded and unpredictable roads. Experienced drivers tend to anticipate the actions of others, mitigating the impact of reckless behavior from fellow road users. Do you think so? Certainly, it's essential to acknowledge that even the most skilled drivers can't control every aspect of the road, making luck an undeniable factor. Watch this to know much more about this combination.
Lack of observation when backing up, and the end when meeting a truck coming straight on. If each of us were more careful on the road, these scenes would be gone. A car was lucky to escape being crushed by a truck that slammed into a low-clearance overpass in China. Bless him. A section of road affected by storms in Montego, California, collapsed under a woman walking along the edge, narrowly missing her. Wow! What will you do if you were on this road? Amazing video of a road moment. In a garage, this car ran straight into the street because its owner forgot to pull the handbrake. Luckily, it only lasted for a few seconds, but no one was hurt. A monster truck. Let's see what it can do. In fact, an Oklahoma car dealer was found in a unique way to get rid of clunkers, traded for big government rebates, crushing them with this monster truck. Do not forget to press the button of like, subscribe, and comment what you think about this amazing and crazy moment. A man in Grand Junction, Colorado, drove his truck into a police station. What does he have in mind? Can you guess his intentions? A car out of control drives truck into Texas Walmart. So terrible. A drama video of a tractor trailer blew over a Wyoming highway patrol car. Oh my God, what's happening? Truck his car from back in a slow speed that make us cannot understand its reason why. Can you guess? Is a drunk guy driving or is he on the phone? In South Carolina, a container has been flipped by a strong wind and make an amazing video. Luckily, no one was hurt. A truck crashed into a stopped car during a traffic stop in Coralville, Iowa. It's a result of overspeed. Please obey the speed on all roads, guys. A driver's decision to stop on a highway to allow a turtle to cross led to a chain reaction crash that involved a semi-truck. Luckily, no one was injured. Cars and trucks, surrounded by a sea of tumbleweeds, were ensnared and immobilized, as if caught in a natural trap. The dense accumulation of those dried plants hindered visibility, making navigation treacherous and hazardous. Drivers could do nothing but await assistance or attempt to flee themselves from the tangled masses. The round steel coil accidentally rolled forward, surprising everyone with its consequences. They should have been fixed with lanyards. It's a pity that the incident happened because of this carelessness. Instead of backing up, this driver chose to move forward, and the results he got were so real that viewers could not stop laughing. A crowd of pedestrians and an officer were nearly hit by a driver during a police chase in New York City. The car crashed through an outdoor dining area in an attempt to get away. Thank God, all are safe. An interesting video of a large truck passed under a bridge with seemingly no room to spare. So skillful of a driver.
Footage shows a Volkswagen GTI being pushed down the A40 by the vehicle, with other cars honking their horns to get the attention of the driver on one of London's busiest roads. The lorry driver finally stops and insists he didn't see the car in front of his vehicle. Unbelievable. Luckily, the driver in the Volkswagen suffered no problems. A truck makes a tight turn from Queens Boulevard in Long Island City onto Skillman Avenue. There isn't enough clearance for the truck and 3 vehicles were forced to back up. It must really suck being a truck driver in that city. It tests your patience. A viral video of 7 cars chain collision. Oh my God, I can't believe it didn't stop at the red car. There was so much braking distance. And there are many other interesting moments as well. Please stay and watch our next videos. A terrifying moment. 3 pub customers were lucky to escape with their lives when a tree felled by strong winds came crashing down and missed their car by inches at the Derby Arms pub near Merseyside. Changing lanes or making a turn on the road may seem like a simple maneuver, but it can quickly become a dangerous situation if not executed with utmost care and attention. One of the main dangers is the potential for collisions. Drivers may misjudge the speed and distance of other vehicles, leading to side swipes or rear-end collisions. Additionally, blind spots can obstruct a driver's view, making it challenging to detect nearby vehicles. Remember, each lane change is an opportunity to exercise caution and protect yourself and others on the road. Watch out! It's the terrifying moment when a wooden board fell off a truck and went flying through the air and into a woman's windshield. It happened on the Ohio Turnpike. A 6-foot-long, unsecured piece of wood launched through the windshield and missed the driver and her passenger by just inches. People really need to be more careful with securing items over their roof. Thank God, no one was hurt.
Всем, что произошло с ним за последние месяцы вирусной популярности, а также ответ.
This scenario occurs when a truck's wheel becomes dislodged from its axle and hurtles through the air, creating a dangerous situation for other vehicles and pedestrians. It's important for vehicle maintenance to prevent accidents and protect lives on our highways. Speeders constantly changing lanes back and forth trying to get ahead and causing not so small damages. If you have the habit of accelerating when you see a traffic light in your favor, you're asking for trouble. And this is an example. Don't think and do the same. Hope the rider learns his lesson to not speed. Master and stick to the speed for your safety. Be careful. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe, and comment. What do you think of these amazing and crazy moments? A truck struck an overpass and was obliterated. The driver was okay. He was fine, but clearly upset. He didn't know that trucks here are not supposed to drive on the parkways due to low overpasses. Because of the mistake of an accelerator and brake pedal, a 92-year-old man panics and hits 9 vehicles while driving in the parking lot of a local Piggly Wiggly, Mayville, Wisconsin. No one was injured. I don't understand why this car crashed into the river. Maybe it needs to have a bath to refresh its soul. CCTV footage of a motorist slamming into a lamppost and flipping a vehicle onto its side during a driving test in Argentina has gone viral in the South American country. Must be a great test.
A giant rock rolled down in India's northeast Nagaland state caused traffic jam for a long time. The incident occurred on July 4, 2023, and was captured on the dashboard camera of a car waiting behind. When an animal can make a car bleed, best to leave it alone. Do you think so? An eel road in China. Seeing it, does your mind slip because it's slippery? Careless truckers not only cause accidents, but also destroy structures in this way. It is crazy. Never act like that, and be responsible for yourself's behavior. And there are many more interesting moments as well. Please stay and watch our next videos. Amazing footage of a propane truck in Russia that wrecked, then exploded on the highway. Do you go to the mall to buy candy or watch the car with the fire burning like this? This is a viral video of car fire at Wanneroo Shopping Center on May 2020. A driver was nearly crushed by a piece of flyover bridge that fell out of place in Bangkok, Thailand.
An extremely distracted driver of a Ford Explorer at around 60 miles per hour, completely unaware that the cars ahead of her were at a complete stop. Dashcam video captures the moment she completely totals a white 2016 Ford Focus SE Sport by slamming into the back of it, causing a pileup on the highway. Never drive like her. Turning into the street and lack of attention are the causes of such situations. Luckily, all are okay. In Temple, Ga, the truck driver can be seen getting out of his vehicle after the safety railing got stuck on the truck's bed and he couldn't move it anymore. While he was able to get out when he saw the train coming, nothing could be done to save the truck. Such a poor truck. A two-trailer truck slides out of control directly toward this driver on the New Jersey Turnpike, I-95, on January 19th, before crashing over a guardrail. The truck nearly causes a car accident with this driver before jumping the rail and landing in another lane. The driver of the truck can be seen exiting the cab at the end of the video. Bless him. Maybe he's the luckiest driver in the world. Anyway, please obey the speed on all roads to save yourself. video shows a crash in Massachusetts was the result of texting and driving. And more bad effects because of that reason. This driver didn't know when to continue to go on. Oh my God. Other drivers were angry with her very much. Please don't text and drive. January 2022, a car accident on A3 near Nuremberg, Germany, captured by a truck dashcam. Luckily, no one was injured. Probably he went to overtake on the right and that goes completely wrong and causes a heavy crash on A58 near Ettenleur. Please adhere to safety protocols while navigating the highways, all for your own safety.
Ja, dan wordt weer gaat als vanuit zo zwaar gegaan. Oei. Oei, oei, oei. Wat was dat dan? Ja.
In a winter wonderland blanketed with fresh snow, a Toyota 2005 V8 Runner emerges as a fearless protagonist, ready to showcase its prowess in an exhilarating display of snow drifting. With its powerful V8 engine roaring to life, the 4x4 SUV becomes a master of controlled chaos, gracefully dancing on the icy canvas. December 23, 2022, a catastrophic event unfolded on Highway 402 in London, Ontario. A massive 50-plus vehicle pileup occurred, bringing traffic to a standstill and causing widespread chaos because of a blizzard. We need more continuous efforts to enhance safety measures on our roadways. On a busy day along the E314 in Belgium, a seemingly routine drive took a sudden and alarming turn when a car unexpectedly veered to the left. Unaware of the imminent danger, the truck driver failed to notice the car's sudden movement and, unfortunately, collided with it. This incident serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of attentiveness and caution while navigating busy highways.
Zo!
Person hits the gas instead of the brake and wrecks into almost all the cars in the parking lot in Indiana, US. Unbelievable. And there are many other interesting moments as well. Please stay and watch our next videos. On the busy stretch of the M74 motorway between Wraith and Maryville interchanges, a harrowing incident unfolded as a truck failed to notice a car undertaking it. In a terrifying turn of events, the truck's lack of awareness caused it to collide with the car, sending it spinning across the carriageway. And that's why you should never sit at the side of a lorry. Please remember that truth. In a countryside scene adorned with vibrant yellow rape flower gardens, an unfortunate mishap turned moments of tranquility into a nerve-wracking experience. As the driver unintentionally hit the gas pedal instead of the brake, the car sped like a blur, leaving the once serene garden in disarray. Onlookers stood aghast, their eyes wide with shock as they witnessed the unfolding spectacle. Another video. A car was not in park and a lady hit the gas instead of the brakes. The car lost control and sped forward, crashing into 2 trash cans. Fortunately, there was no one on this road at that time. If you're not skilled enough, if you're not careful enough, please do not drive. dump truck operator unintentionally forgot to lower the truck's bed, resulting in a collision with traffic lights. With the raised bed acting as a towering barrier, the dump truck became a formidable obstacle in the midst of a busy intersection. The traffic is queuing as always, but an impatient and idiot driver drives has a better idea on the A206 in Dartford. Never do like it. It's so bad. Heavy rains have been pounding southwestern Minnesota, causing massive road damage. A young driver in Minnesota drove straight into an enormous sinkhole thinking it was a branch in the road. Oh my God! He was thankfully wearing his seatbelt and his airbag deployed. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe and comment. What do you think of these amazing and crazy moments? In the countryside of Wales, a peaceful country lane turned into the scene of a heart-stopping accident when a car tragically rolled over and found itself in the direct path of an oncoming lorry. Glad nobody was injured. This is what happens when traffic lights turn off. The experience evokes feelings of apprehension and frustration in a momentarily anarchic traffic landscape. It's a transient yet impactful episode that prompts us to reflect on the interdependence of each road user. What do you think about it? A temporary loss of control from the driver along a road in southwest China's Yunnan province led to the vehicle shooting off the tarmac and down the slope. At the start of the clip, the white car is seen rolling down the bottom part of the cliff at alarming speed. It then thumps down into the narrow strip of water with a large splash and lays still. The driver then got out of the car by himself, surprising everyone. Bless him. If you want someone to know the importance of checking their shoulder while driving, show them this video. The driver of the blue car changed lanes at the last minute and clipped a car in the lane next to it. It then rode up on the side of a car, stopped in the right lane and flipped over. This video was recorded on Great Western Highway at Mount Druitt. People need to be more patient. In fact, changing lanes more often than not does not make a difference in how quickly you get somewhere. And remember to keep enough distance from the car in front of you. A car hurtles forward on the bend with unrelenting speed. Its trajectory abruptly interrupted as it collides with a hillside. The impact resonates with a deafening thud, a visceral collision of metal and earth. Unbelievable. Luckily, the driver is safe, but not for his car. In an incident involving an electric vehicle, EV, has raised questions about the safety of battery charging systems. As the owner plugged in the car for a routine charging session, an anomaly in the charging process became apparent. Tragically, the vehicle's battery compartment became engulfed in flames, resulting in a fire that not only damaged the car itself, but also posed a potential risk to the surrounding environment. Should we reconsider owning an electric car? A twisting road led to a foreboding passage, a dark tunnel, its entrance cloaked in shadow. As a car ventured deeper into the abyss, the road unveiled a treacherous turn. With an almost surreal swiftness, the car was ensnared by the turn's deadly grip, and the car crashed against the unforgiving mountainside. Miraculously, the driver is still alive. Bless him. Be careful with these dangerous roads. A car crashed through a dead-end barrier and landed on its roof when it fell over a hill at the end of a dead-end street on Sanchez Street, San Francisco. Thank God no one was hurt. After taking a high-speed turn on a loose gravel road in Guanajuato, Mexico, a driver flipped his car over a bank and crashed dramatically into a body of water. They narrowly escaped the vehicle before it sank entirely to the bottom. He walked away from the crash safely. God love him. Speeding when it was raining and on the road was wet caused this Toyota Hilux GR Sport to lose control and crash into another car that was parked on the side of the road. No one was injured. And there are many other interesting moments as well. Please stay and watch our next videos. Man driving a Mustang caught on camera during road rampage in Woodland Hills on May 2023. Never do it. The driver forgot to put the handbrake on, and many others ran to try to keep the car on a rusher road. A valuable lesson here in never forgetting to put the handbrake up. Please remember that. The streets in Ellicott City transformed into an immense river, defying imagination and engulfing everything in its path. The roads became unrecognizable as they morphed into formidable rivers. Cars, mere playthings against the fury of nature, were swept away with heart-wrenching ease, becoming helpless passengers on this tumultuous aquatic journey. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe, and comment. What do you think of these amazing and crazy moments? A pickup truck was hit by a vehicle and went flying through the air and landed on top of another car in central Arizona. Can you believe your eyes? A 75-year-old man lost control of his vehicle and crashed into 4 parked cars on Sunday in Huntington Park. Luckily, no one was hurt, including the driver. Multiple avalanches cascaded snow onto the highway in close proximity to Copper Mountain. An intense snowfall created hazardous conditions for motorists alongside Interstate 70 on a Sunday. Astonishingly, drivers found themselves stranded amidst the aftermath, compelled to dig their way out of the snowbanks. So lucky, everyone emerged unscathed. The juxtaposition of danger and beauty in the snow-covered landscape is truly captivating. A compelling viral video from China describes 2 victims were en route to work when the floodwaters unexpectedly inundated the road, leaving them helpless and unable to take any action. Fortunately, the swift and skilled efforts of the rescuers ensured their safety, culminating in a successful extraction from the perilous situation. A colossal landslide struck Himachal Pradesh. A motorcyclist traversed the area, completely unaware of the impending disaster. He's the luckiest man in the world when he escaped the landslide and unleashed its fury. Bless him.
The world seemed to hold its breath as the truck hit the incline, launching into the air with a heart-stopping burst of speed. The behemoth truck soared gracefully through the sky, defying gravity and capturing the imagination of all those watching. Check out how he